Hi guys, welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. If these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do, subscribe, and not just subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I'm going to talk about how play helps a child's social development. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about how play helps a child's social development. For the past few weeks, I've been looking at how play helps in times of holistic child development. I looked at how play helps in times of the physical, intellectual, language, and emotional development of the child. Today's discussion is going to be all about how play helps in terms of a child's social development. If this is the kind of video you're looking for, ensure that you watch it to the end. So social development is all about young children being able to build friendship, be able to socialize, communicate with people around them. This is what social development is all about. Social development is the ability of young children being able to socialize with their peers, the adult, with people around them. So now let's talk about how play helps in terms of the child's social development. When young children are playing, they learn to work together. For instance, if young children are engaging in cooperative play, which means that they are working together. So when they are play, they always decide what they would like to do. So the first child might say, okay, Connor, okay, you score the sound and you pour it into the bowl while I give it to Florence to mix. So can you see that they're working together, cooperative play. So they're delegating tasks. One person is deciding this is what I'm going to do. The other person is deciding this is what they're going to do. So can you now see that through play, young children learn to work together. They learn to engage in cooperative play. Through play as well, young children learn to take turns. Yes, turn taking. This relates to social development as well. So when young children are engaging in play, they learn to take turns. For instance, one child might say, okay, I'll play with the puzzle for 10 minutes and then I pass it on to Florence. Florence might play with the puzzle then, and then Florence might give it to Mary. So can you see that it also helps in times of turn taking? They are able to take their turn. They might also say, okay, we'll let Florence have the book, let Florence have the storybook for 20 minutes, and then I can have it next. So you can see that through play, they are learning to take turns, which comes naturally to them because they are engaging in play. This is something that they like. So they are being encouraged to take turns as well. So for instance, if a child loves a particular toy and one child has it, the child doesn't have a choice than to do what, than to wait for the child. And when the child is done, the other child that needs the toy can then have it. So you can see that they're learning to take turns when they're engaging in play. Also, through play as well, the children are engaging in relationship. They are building friendship. This is what social development is all about as well. They are making friends. They are interacting with people around them. Through their play, it comes naturally to them. You see children, when they have common goals, when they're interested in a particular thing, they tend to gather together. They tend to play together because this is what they love to do. And it helps in terms of their social development. They are building relationship. They are making friends. This comes easily to young children through play. It may be difficult for you to say to a group of children to talk to themselves, but through play, this comes naturally. They're engaging in play. They just talk to themselves naturally. What would you like to play with? Hamdi mommy, Hamdi daddy, you take your meal now. It comes naturally to them because they're engaging in conversation through their play. Also, through play, it helps in times of sharing. Yes, social development. When the children are engaging in play, they learn to share. One child might be interested in a particular toy and another child wants it. So the child might just, okay, you can have it. I don't need it now. When I need it, you might give it to me. So you can see that they learn how to share. They learn to play together. For instance, if they're also painting as well, they also learn to share as through painting. They learn to pass the paint around. One child might say, okay, I want the yellow paint. Are you through with it? Can I have it? You can have the red paint then. You can have the pink paint. You can have the blue paint. So can you see that it comes naturally to them through their play? They are sharing. They are doing this easily, which might be difficult for you to say to children to share. Through their play, they just do this naturally. They are sharing things together. They are having conversation. They are talking to themselves. They are mixing, and in return, this up in terms of their social development. Also, through play as well, children learn to understand the needs of others. This is where empathy comes in. They learn to understand the needs of others. For instance, if a particular child has a particular book and another child wants notice. It might say, okay, you have it. I don't need it for now. You can have it. And then in the next 20 minutes, you can give it back to me. So can you see this is what empathy means? They are putting themselves in that person's shoe, in that other child's shoe. Okay, this child needs the particular toy now, but I don't need it. He can have it. So can you see that naturally through play, it helps in terms of the children's social development because they're learning to share, engage in cooperative work, take turns, put themselves in people's shoes, and they're building friendship. They're making friends. This is what social development is all about. I hope you've taken note of how play helps in terms of a child's social development. And if you want more of this video on this channel, what do you have to do? Subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you will not miss it. You'll be notified. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.